system up in San Tomaso, which is above our Airbnb. And there are these little dolomite rock sculptures that are carved out of real dolomite that are of real mountains. And so this one's of Arché, which is probably the most iconic mountain in all of the Dolomites. And I actually have made art of this mountain before, so that's pretty cool to see it like this too. Pretty slick. And it goes like it's a whole kind of trail system with these mountain miniatures. Yeah, it's literally walking distance from the house, so it's perfect. Perfect rest day activity. It has been a few days since the send, and we've done lots of celebrating, and now we're back to climbing. We are going to a cave called Tana del Drago, which is a cave just south of us by like an hour. And we've been to this cave before when we were supporting Kevin on his project when he was climbing Aletheia, which is a D16. And yeah, I'm super excited just because there's a route called Arché that climbs the first half of Aletheia, and hoping to get on it today and just check it out and see how the moves feel and see if it's something that might be of interest. We'll see. I'm excited. Tana del Drago is about as opposite from Tomorrow's World as you can get. Tomorrow's World is kind of big, airy, exposed, on the side of a mountain and really light, and Tana del Drago is kind of the opposite of that. The name means or translates to something like the Dragon's Lair or Cave of the Dragon or something along those lines, but it feels pretty applicable because the cave is dark, but it's also underneath like a medieval castle and was carved by people of the time, and it's a lot deeper than it is tall, and so it's just a really different, cool spot, and I'm excited to go somewhere different and try something a little new today. We're here, and as you can see, it's very different. It sounds like some sort of Disney movie with all the birds. And you might be wondering where the cave is, but you just have to go underground. You'll get there. The commute, though, is by far the most difficult part of this whole thing. Ta-da! There is a reason we call this the dirt cave, lovingly. But it is dirty. It's a good thing our Airbnb has a washing machine because nothing will be clean after today, I don't think. Let's just go take a look. It's definitely wet. Thank you. Good to see you. Yeah, it's.
So, how's it feel?
Oh, great! Longest project.
Yeah.
3 more months. See how this goes. first. Oh, yeah. I'm tired. Just finishing up the first day in Tana del Drago, or as we like to call it, the mud cave, but it was a good first day. I got on Arché and was able to do first time almost all the moves in isolation minus the first move. And so that's pretty huge because last time we were here my back was hurt and I just kind of hung dog through the route and just kind of looked at the holds, and so this time I was actually able to play on the holds and do the moves, which is awesome. And then went up a second go and gave the first move a lot of effort and was able to get it. And I think that's gonna probably be one of the cruxes for me, is just getting the first move done and then worked some of the harder stuff later on. But yeah, it's fun. It's so different. It's really hard to compare it to what I've been projecting in Tomorrow's World, just because the moves are so different, the rock is so different, the atmosphere is so different, the quick draws are so different, like the orientation of the rope, all of it is just, it feels other end of the spectrum. And there's a lot of things about this that kind of smack pretty hard on my weaknesses, which is cool. And the fact that like I have already sent Parallel World means that I just really get to enjoy the process that is playing on something new. So yeah, today's been a lot of fun, and I'm excited to play a little more on it and see where it goes. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop. We are back at Tana del Drago for day number 2 and feeling pretty tired and really sore. So I probably won't do the cruxes today. Okay. Just want to kind of get on the route and look at the holds again and just kind of start to memorize the stuff between the crux moves and start to figure out kind of the beta with the rope and just kind of the moves between everything. So yeah, nothing super exciting. It's a beautiful day here today. So that's great. Yeah, so just warming up in here today. There's all these cool traverses that are all like actual proper routes that you can climb and warm up on, which is great because there's not like any roped climbs in here that are very easy. So this is a good way to get a good warm up before trying your project. But it's definitely like a little scary because there's 0 pads in here. If you fall, you hit the ground, which I'm happy to do this little like warm up back and forth, but I'm definitely super scared of trying to do these full kind of traverse routes. So muddy. It's really sticky. It just doesn't come off. You just like smear it around.
But you were still like within a 1/4 inch or less.
Mm-hmm. God damn. I
think that one.
Okay. I'm at the
Over halfway through already.
DTS Cruxy. Here, okay, and then it's here. Big move up, left hand match here, small move, then clip, small move, awkward here, then through, clip, shoulder, second position 9, match first position onto the ledge, clip, match to the crack, left, match, over the body, clip, through, over the rope, 4, move right. This is, the end is where I'm the least. Let's move right. Yeah, okay, then clip, one move like this, one move over, like this, and then clip the chains. Okay, that's the whole thing. The one thing that's really cool about this cave is that there's kind of a lot of things to do and explore around here. So on top of the cave, there's an old kind of remains of a medieval castle, and there's all these really cool little trails and walls that I think also date back to some sort of like in the medieval times. And but it's also super nice because it's very spring-like here. It's warm. There's all these flowers are blooming, and there's a bunch of birds, and it's pretty pleasant. So yeah, it's fun to be kind of getting to get something totally different here. I feel like I get to be a little bit of a tourist here, which is fun. Rude. We are back after a few days off, and today is the third session on Arché, and I have a few different things I'd like to do today. First things first is I need to mark a couple feet with some chalk on the DTS moves. And after that, I'd really like if I could work the first move a little bit, but then try to link the first move through the first DTS move, which is like,
Oh god.
I can't remember, like 5 or 6 moves in or something like that. So yeah, I'm excited. It feels fun to be here, and it feels fun to be trying something. And I honestly, like, I don't have any sort of huge expectations for myself right now. I'm just having a good time and enjoying it, and that in itself feels really great. So, okay. What was that? No way. Was it really? Oh, nice. It's a little bit, a couple things, but I think it's okay. Yay. I dropped my phone while I was climbing, and one good thing about this cave is the roof is not very far from the ground. I'm gonna try again. Nap time. Yeah, so I just came off of Arché. The goal was to just climb from the first move through the first DTS move, which is like 5 moves in or something like that. And it took me 4 billion times to get the first move. Finally got it with 3-finger beta. So instead of holding my tool with 4 fingers, holding it with 3. And yeah, I got through the first DTS move, got through the reverse move section, got to the second DTS move, was able to do it, but then got my tool stuck and dropped my tool on the cut. So took there, and then I went in direct, and then Joe handed me my tool, and I rested for just a minute. And then I climbed from that all the way to the anchor. So 1 hang, which is pretty awesome. And wasn't the goal, and it's freaking sweet. Really pumped with that. And I honestly think like I needed that because I was pretty nervous and scared. And being able to kind of do that whole thing in a big sequence like that makes it so I can relax a little bit, which is great because I think I'm gonna have to bring everything down a little bit to try to like give it a real go. So yeah, I'm really happy. I'm also really tired and pumped. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. It's awesome.